Welcome to Auction Version 4, the latest event management software tool from Auction Systems. This video is an explanation of the Assign Bid Numbers and Clear Quick Checkout activity in the Event Prep task. To get to the Event Prep area, click the Event Prep button on the Home Task ribbon. To assign bid numbers to multiple name records, click Assign Bid Numbers. By the way, if you're using Quick Checkout for guests, in the Assign Bid Numbers task, you can also clear the Quick Checkout flag from the records that have been marked for Quick Checkout, maybe by mistake or grandfathered in from previous years. If you've contracted with one of our partners that provide credit card processing for your event, and for any reason some people may be marked as Quick Checkout before you've even performed Sync 1, you may want to clear the Quick Checkout flag so that after the first sync, you know exactly who has a credit card stored with the credit card processor this year. In order to make changes to many name records all at once, if you have a license for Network Edition of Auction, you must click the Shared Access button and switch to Exclusive Access. If your license is for single user, you can skip this step. Next, you must choose to assign bid numbers to households or to individuals. Choosing households means spouses in the same name record will share the same bid number. Choosing individuals means that spouses in the same name record will each get their own bid number. But remember, even if they have different bid numbers, the invoice and statement printed for that household will include all purchases made by both bid numbers. If spouses want separate invoices, they must each have their own separate name record in the data entry area for names. Once you have chosen to assign bid numbers to individuals or households, more choices will appear along the ribbon. The first decision you may have to make is what number do you want to start the automatic bid number assignments at. If this field is blank, fill in the number of the first bid number you want to use. If there are already some bid numbers assigned in your project, Auction will automatically fill this in with the next highest bid number available. If you would like to start the auto assignments at a higher number, just change the number here. But you will not be able to pick a lower number. There are some additional purple buttons at the end of this ribbon. The first one is for clearing existing bid numbers. If some bid numbers have already been assigned and you want to start all over, just clear them from the name records before assigning new bid numbers. The next button is for clearing from any name records the Quick Checkout flag that was added in a Sync 1 in the Data Exchange task on the main Home Task ribbon. This only pertains to organizations who have contracted this year or in the past with one of our partners who provide credit card processing at the event. Perhaps you had an old Sync 1 file from a previous year and mistakenly synced with that old file at this year's event. You must clear that mistake from the records before doing a Sync 1 again with the correct file for this year. If you created this year's project from a previous year's data and notice that some people are already marked for Quick Checkout before any sync has been performed this year, clear the Quick Checkout flag so you have a clean slate. Records can also be marked for Quick Checkout manually by clicking the Quick Checkout button on the Name Entry panel for that name record. The manually marked Quick Checkout flag can also be cleared from all the records by pressing this last button. This is the rest of the Assign Bid Number screen, and you have some further choices you can make. On the left, you can choose the name types you want to assign bid numbers to, and the name records that are marked as the name type or types you choose will appear in the list on the right. Because the choice up above was to assign bid numbers to households, some refinements have been added to make up this list of names to receive bid numbers. You may modify this refinement to see every record in the name type or types chosen, whether that record has a bid number or not, which is any case. Or you may want the list to be made up of only records without a bid number so far. Another choice is for the list to be made up of households that have a single bid number or households that have two bid numbers. There is a choice to include households with a single bid number and households with two bid numbers. And finally, you may want the list to contain any records that already have a bid number in a certain number range. Because the choice was to assign bid numbers to households, another refinement has already been added for you, which is households with at least one member marked as attending. But of course, you can look at households with no one marked as attending. Other refinements can be added if you need them. If I had chosen to assign bid numbers to individuals, I might want to assign bid numbers to people based on the table they're sitting at. That can be further refined, and I could choose a specific table and assign those people bid numbers in sequential order by table. The list of bidders on the right will show you the proposed bid number based on the starting bid number at the top. If you'd like the proposed bid numbers for this list, click Assign Bid Numbers, and each of the name records will be updated to show that bid number. Thank you for joining us.